Hello, this is part 2 of the introduction to ZUMpad. In the first part we looked at what ZUMpad really is, an online collaborative text editing tool, and we looked at how you can open a pad. But now I want to return to my pad that we saved as a PDF file. What I need here is the name. It's still stored here. Erasmus plus test 1 was the name. Okay, type it in, and remember, anybody can do that, and then they're in your pad and can read it and edit it. Okay, I'm back to my pad. We've got two users here so far. It shows the two colors here. Now, if you like that, I showed you can save these versions here, whatever you've written, in different files, for example, as a Word document, as a PDF file. What of course you can also do is you just mark this and copy it and paste it to any document you have on your PC or anywhere else. And of course you can also fill in and paste anything you've copied somewhere else here, as long as it is plain text. No images, no files you can put in here. Okay, but we don't want this. Okay, reverse. Right, we've written that. Now, we haven't looked at something here that's called style. That's the font family, what kind of writing you want. That's the color, that's self-explaining, but the style may be something strange. If you mark something, for example, say this is a heading of the first level, it's basically written in very big letters and fat writing, but if you don't want that, you could also say, okay, heading 3 is enough. Okay, so this is a very simple way of formatting things quickly or normal. That's pretty small here. Okay. Right, so that was a simple type of formatting texts. A very useful tool is the so-called timeslider. Up here, if you choose that, you can watch at the development of this whole text, like in a video. If you start play here, it shows you how it started, what was added, and taken away again. Okay, until you see the final version, but you can also go back step by step, and that is a very useful tool. For example, if somebody has inadvertently or willfully deleted something or written inappropriate stuff or changed something in a bad way that you don't want anymore, you can just go back to the version you like, and then, for example, you can copy and paste that somewhere else, which is a useful thing, and delete the rest that you don't want or save it somewhere else. Okay, if you are done with this watching the different versions and going back to the point where you still liked what you had, you can go back to your pad. This is the normal view. Okay, that was the time slider, very useful thing. And of course you can save, as I said, one of these versions you liked more with copy and paste anywhere else. Another cool thing is you can share this pad with others. This is done here. You can just give them the complete link and they can open the pad and look at it, or you can embed the URL in a web page so it's shown there. But please remember, if you give anybody this link, they can read and write in this pad. You can change that if you give them a link and you've marked this here, read only, then they get a different kind of link that only allows them to watch. And as you can see here, they don't get your name, they don't get the name of the pad, so they cannot open it themselves. They can just read it. Different kind of link. Very important. If you share it, you don't want people to write here. You need to give them that kind of link. Okay, if you don't like the colors, this thing about the users, you can delete it, but it's a one-time thing. Once you've deleted them, you can't bring them back. Okay, I don't like the colors. They ask me clear authorship colors. Yep, okay, now you've got plain text, no colors. Last thing perhaps is the chat. Students tend to massively overuse it and chat a lot and not write very much. It can, of course, be very useful if you, for example, write, like the first paragraph. And anybody who's in this at the moment can read it. Let's see, somebody can answer it. Okay. And they will see what's written in the chat. And now they answer, as you can see here. It's a useful tool to talk about what you are writing, but obviously many people, especially students, completely overuse it and do not concentrate on the content. What you can do in the settings is you can switch off the chat and the users, and then it will be gone. Okay, you can do that. But students can switch it on again, so it is not very helpful. I think that's basically it. Let me think. Have I forgotten anything important? We've talked about the sharing, the chat. Yeah, as I said, the possible problems are that people may find it funny to delete stuff, to write inappropriate stuff, but in the versions in the time slider, you can basically see who did that, and you can always go back to a version that was still okay. People who know the address can obviously edit your pad, so it's not for secret, confidential stuff. If you don't use your pad for more than 6 months, it will be deleted, but you can save it or write something into it so you can extend this period. Yeah, that's basically it. After a while, usually students get less excited about the chat function and about deleting stuff, and they work with it very well. That's my experience. Thank you very much.